Hi, I'm Tyler. I'm going to show you through the keys and track setup we're going to use on the recording tonight. So we have this, which is a Nord, which generally on Sundays we'll use, but for this event it's just going to be a nice controller. So I have this running into this computer, one of the many, and it is main stage and it's running different pianos and synth sounds. Not as many synths for this, most of that's actually coming from the tracks rig. This right here is a little controller. It's called a MIDI Fighter Twister, and it's pretty cool. So it can change different parameters of main stage. So I've got like volume, filters, and delays and different stuff on that. Really most of my job tonight though is to run tracks. Keys kind of come secondary. So these two computers, there's one right here and one down here, they're the exact same thing. It's just in case one of them messes up. So I have it set up running through these interfaces right here. So what happens is this keyboard sends information to a thing from iConnect MIDI called the iConnect MIDI 4, which connects these two computers together. So I press this right here and it should make both of them start playing in tandem. So now they're both going, and if something happens, you press this button and you're on the backup. And now you're back to the main. So it's set up with all 15 songs for the night, divided into 3 different sets. So most of the night I just press the button and it plays. And then after we get done with the first set, I will just press stop and then wait until it's time to go with the next set. We also have this Tama rhythm watch just in case everything went wrong, or in case we decide to flow on something and just need a click in the moment. Also, we have MIDI coming out of this through the MIDI out. The Nord has a cool thing called an external section, so where you can send MIDI through USB as well as the MIDI port. So I have it sending to it's a little silver box made by a brand called Kenton, and what it can do is change MIDI to Cat5, and then you can send it over longer distances. So I have one that's coming out of the Nord going to an office back there to where I can record the MIDI I've played for the night, and another one is coming actually out of the computer, the Ableton computer, and it's sending program changes to the SVDSX from the drums so that it'll change their patch, and everything that Wesley's playing on the EG, it changes on his board so he doesn't have to touch it all night. Yeah, now I'm going to walk you through the keys that are really fun to play for the night. It's really only being used on 2 songs, but this is a Yamaha CP70. It's what people in the 70s used as a touring piano. It's really heavy and not fun to carry, but it feels really good and sounds really good. So I get to play this on I Will Sing Jesus, and it's really great. The action's great, and I would play it right now, but you wouldn't really be able to hear it. But I mean, there's not too much to say about it except it feels good and it looks cool and it's fun to play. But I'm using this one little thing on here. It's a tremolo, so it's a stereo, so it'll actually make it pan left to right in my ears, and it feels really cool, and it's kind of a vintage sound, so it's great for that one song.